Welcome to Bay Area People. I'm Claudine Wong. Thanks for joining us. November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. Lung cancer is the leading cause of death among both men and women. There is no cure, and advocates say there's not enough research, funding, or attention, and blame a stigma around lung cancer and the assumption that only older people who smoke can get it. That's why a Bay Area woman is now telling her story. Donna Terry is a young Asian woman, a wife and a mother who leads a healthy life. She doesn't smoke, and she has never been a smoker. She has stage 4 lung cancer and is part of a frightening trend that doctors can't explain. If life can be captured in pictures, Donna Terry seemed like one out of a storybook.
Everything was going perfect. I married a cop. We both went back to grad school. He finally got a detective job at a good city. We thought we were going to buy our forever home. Had a boy and a girl, and then I got sick last year in August.
At first, she thought it was a cold, a cough that just wouldn't go away.
And then I got to the point where I was coughing so hard, I actually was breaking ribs. At this point, I had broken 2 ribs coughing. They finally decided to do a bronchoscopy and go in and do a biopsy. And when I woke up from the anesthesia, like I saw the look in my doctor's face. And I said, just tell it to me straight. And he said, it's cancer. And I said, like, how bad is it? Like, what stage? You know, and he said, it's stage 4.
Stage 4 lung cancer, which means it had spread from her lungs to her lymph nodes and to her brain.
And I guess for lung cancer, it's a straight pathway from your lungs straight to your brain. So it's almost like path of least resistance. So by then I had over 200 nodules, tumors in my lungs, and 15 tumors in my brain. And you know, the immediate thing I thought was, not that I'm gonna die, but who's gonna help my daughter? Who's gonna give my daughter that advice the day she has her special friend visit? You know what I mean? And who is gonna tell my son or help him pick a corsage for his prom?
Terry was only 39. She doesn't smoke, has never been a smoker. She eats healthy, exercises regularly, and when the symptoms started, she did not wait to go to the doctor. So she can't help but ask, how could this happen?
So Donna's story is not uncommon. She's a young, never smoking Asian woman who had respiratory symptoms that were going on for some time.
Dr. Suman Pata is Terry's doctor. She says Terry's case is a wake-up call and an opportunity to educate ourselves on who lung cancer is targeting.
A lot of the screening guidelines for lung cancer with CT scans are for patients who have a history of smoking. 25% of lung cancer worldwide cannot be accounted for by smoking. So that's a pretty big percentage when you think that 1.6 million cases are diagnosed per year worldwide.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of patients, exactly.
Who never smoked.
Who never smoked. Lung cancer in never smokers more frequently occur in women than men. And this is particularly true in Asia. In fact, for women diagnosed with lung cancer in Asia, 60 to 80% have never smoked.
The question is why?
It's a very good question, and we don't know exactly.
More research is needed. Research has identified 3 specific types of lung cancer in non-smokers. Donna Terry has what's called ROS1, a mutation of small cell cancer. Knowing what it is a game changer when it comes to treatment.
We want to test for those because we have medications that can shut off that signaling to make the tumor stop growing, to make the tumor shrink.
There are still side effects. Just like with regular chemo, Terry has lost a lot of hair, but she can take her treatment at home with a pill. It's not as invasive, and she calls the effects a miracle. Before the treatment, she was on oxygen and couldn't walk around because she was in too much pain.
I would say 3 weeks, I was up and running. No oxygen, no shortness of breath. People were questioning, like, is she really sick? They need to get another diagnosis, a second opinion. There's no way. Last week, I had my 3rd scan, my lung scan, and they said, Dr. Pata said, that my lungs now look like a normal, quote-unquote, normal person's. 15 down to 6 tumors in my head, but they're much smaller, reduced in size, not causing symptoms.
We wish we could tell you that Donna Terry will get her storybook ending, but the treatment is not a cure. She is still stage 4. She still has lung cancer. What we can tell you is that she is determined to fight for herself and for others. She was inspired to tell her story to raise awareness after participating in a run in San Francisco for the Bonnie J. Addario Lung Cancer Foundation. And she is not wasting a moment. These days, she checks off a bucket list that includes everything from amazing vacations to a dream closet to a Warriors game to a chance to do a little twinning with her daughter at Disney on Ice. In all her pictures, she is grinning, and in so many, she is raising her arms to the sky. Her promise to take on what she calls her biggest adversary head on. It is a pose that has become a way for those who love her to show their support.
I can't take anything for granted anymore, like tomorrow's not guaranteed.
And if life can be captured in pictures, Donna Terry is building one filled with love and strength. The story of a woman who just wants to grow old with the love of her life. The story of a mother who is fighting with everything she has for that storybook ending, the one that gives her a chance to watch her babies grow up.
I need to spend time enjoying life and being with my children, and I need to give them these moments that they're going to remember.
Donna Terry just turned 40, and she and her husband just celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary. She says she wants genetic testing for lung cancer to be more readily available and says new protocols are critical and overdue. Her message to everyone is if something feels wrong, go out and investigate.